What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Guys, today we are doing a video response to the Kevin Samuels fans Facebook group, which is interesting because it's not his group, but a group that people talk about his content, talk about the issues of the day, and interact with one another in ways that they could not do so in the YouTube comment section. All right. And it's pretty funny. I'm pretty sure people have met and maybe screwed and everything from that group, but they have some interesting content. And I want to deal with this topic that was posted or reposted just the other day. And I'm trying to find the post here, and it is here that you're seeing now on the screen. And it says this from a sister: "Date music. At work, the white girls are usually always married by 25-ish, and black women are pushing 30 or 30 plus, still trying to tie down a monogamous relationship. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but it's a problem." This is very interesting. Now, I want to first kind of go through some comments. And so there's a sister here saying, "She's right." And this comment here, brother goes, "Date music, definitely cultural. Most white women understand their place in the family unit and act accordingly. So do their men, which is why they are desired so much by black women." That's also very important here. Good comment. The next comment says, "I think it's definitely a cultural thing. It stems back to slavery. There's a whole reason why things are the way they are. They're done and it's by design." Stop the show. That is, I believe that it's somewhat true, but I agree with the person below him. When a guy goes, "Date music, black couples were married at a far higher rate and were way younger before the 1970s, so I disagree that it has anything to do with slavery." Okay? Me also, right? And I'm only going to read a few of these, and then I'm going to kind of get into the topic myself. The guy goes, "Nah, it ain't it. At 25, most of our women are chasing dope boys. It's not until 30ish they realize that's not the way. It's all about the maturation of us all." And the brother goes, "And by the time 30 comes, they have kids, and they will push most men away from taking her seriously." This also was a pretty good comment. "This isn't true. White people actually get married much older and start families in their mid to late 30s. The real difference is that most white people control their reproductive health and don't have babies before they are married and financially situated. They don't make the same life-changing mistakes in their 20s that we do." Now, I'll stop there. And I want to give my perspective on this because I believe that, many black women want to compare apples to oranges. And when you do that, you're not going to come up with the right answer. White women, when I was in college at Sacramento State University, when I was a graduating senior in 2007, there was a Caucasian young lady by the name of Nikki. She was graduating with a bachelor's of science. She was going to a nurse practitioner program, like right after. Not right after, but she had got accepted to Samuel Merritt College of Nursing for the NPN program. So she was going there, and her husband was a firefighter. He had not been to school, but they were already married and even had a child. This was quite common amongst white women in college. What I gathered was that whites and Asians, when they were at college, they were trying to find a long-term mate at the same time while trying to pursue an academic career. Meaning that, okay, I want to go to medical school, I want to go to dental school, but, I'm going to also get married. I've even seen it at my medical school. I've seen married couples who come together, partners who come together. I've never seen a black couple that got married or was here. Never. I've always seen it with the Caucasians. I've seen it with the Asians. I've never seen really a black couple here, and I've been here for 6 years, and blacks do go to my medical school. The consensus, in my opinion, is that black women, when they're 25, the interest in getting married is just not there, because I believe that many women are indoctrinated to believe that getting married would stop them from living their best life. Okay? I'm too young to get married. There are things that I need to do. I don't want to be a wife. And I think a lot of that has to do with, the lack of black men around their age or age group wanting to be husbands. That could be what they feel. But also, at the same time, what I believe is that they feel that they are going to get a better opportunity after they get through their academic career, meaning that they'll settle down later. Okay? There's an opportunity later. There's an opportunity for a better guy in their 30s. Okay? And insofar to describe what she was saying here, the sister was talking about, well, black women are trying to tie down a monogamous relationship in 30 and 30 plus. Well, here's what's happening. The guy that they're wanting to tie down the monogamous relationship, number one, he's not really interested in marrying her. And now you're 30 or 30 plus. The guys that you said no to are looking for women many times a little bit younger. 30 and 35, those are really critical ages for women. Really, in today's world, like woman's 26, 27, it's kind of, you kind of got to get it together. Once you get 30 or 30 plus, okay, the available guys that are there, now that guy can reach back and deal with somebody 24, somebody 23, somebody 22, someone who is not necessarily, like 20 is too young, but someone 24, 25 is more mature enough to get into a serious relationship at that time for a guy who's 35, 36. So that leaves a lot of ladies out to dry. So at work, and then obviously the ladies, their standards, which we already know, are also ridiculous. We gotta talk about that. Like, who do these 30-year-old women or 30-plus-year-old women who could not be looking the prime of their life now? They don't look the same could be when they were 20. They could already have kids. Who do they think that they can get? Well, they still think that they should get the same guy they could in the prime. Okay? That is a cultural thing. The sense of being super entitled to not understanding what you can get. In my opinion, a lot of the non-black women, every woman's entitled, not every woman, but women can be entitled in all races. But I think that other women in other cultures are more practical about selection of men. About practicality, they're very practical in what they think. Whereas in the black community, there's this whole idea of I can get the unicorn black man at 30, 40, 50. That I'm so special, right? I can do this. And so for the men that these ladies want, they don't have any access to them. They don't know these men. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. They're nowhere in their vicinity. So you cannot attract what you're not around. Okay? So if you're at work and you tend to be single, and now the guy that you're chasing somebody who doesn't want the same thing you're doing. So best, he's probably staying with you, or he's a booty call, or you're the booty call, and you want to take him seriously, and he don't want to be with you like that. And the best thing he's moving in stuff in your house. He's booty clapping sounds, he's hitting it, and that's it. And you're trying to tie down a monogamous relationship with somebody who don't want you. Whereas you turn down the monogamous relationship with a man who did want you because you felt that you can do better. And now at 30 and 30 plus, it's over for certain women as far as what they're looking to do. Because when you were in college at 20, 25, or you didn't think the black man that was in your at your school, you looked at him as a hindrance, okay, to your success. Now you have what you want, and you want that guy now, but now he might be looking at you as a hindrance. So that's my perspective, guys. What do you think? Check out the first comment pinned to the top, guys. That's the fans group. Slight work here today. I really thank you guys for all of your support. Check out the Patreon. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.